nobody is safe until everybody is safe. I am therefore very honored and very happy to join you tonight on behalf of the German Embassy for a handover of 300,000 doses of vaccine from the German government to the people of Kenya. The donation takes place via the WHO distribution mechanism of COVAX, which we are proud to have co-founded. And I'm equally happy that we can do this in a concerted effort with our European friends, France and Slovakia. So all in all, we are handing over 860,000 doses of vaccine tonight. These vaccines will go a long way in protecting the health and the lives of our Kenyan friends. They will contribute to bringing life in Kenya back to more normalcy despite the pandemic. And they will hopefully also contribute to the economic and social recovery of Kenya after a long time of COVID restrictions, economic slowdown, and a lot of jobs lost. As I said, Germany has co-founded the ACT-A distribution platform, and Germany is today the second largest donor globally, providing up to today 2.2 billion euros, which is in Kenyan shillings 270 billion. The global COVAX vaccination campaign started in February 2021, just weeks after the first vaccinations against COVID-19 began. So far, COVAX has supplied over 310 million doses of vaccine in 143 countries. Kenya, of course, being one of them. And for developing countries, the vaccines are entirely free of charge. COVAX plans to distribute up to 3 billion doses until the end of 2022. In this way, 30% of the population in developing countries should be vaccinated. 1 in 5 euros spent on COVAX vaccines globally is provided by Germany, and more than 1 in 3 is provided by the EU. Honorable CIS, ladies and gentlemen, the pandemic is not over, so you can count on Germany and you can count on the EU to continue to fight against the pandemic hand in hand with Kenya. We will continue to support Kenya by supplying vaccines through COVAX, by participating in the debt moratorium, and by alleviating the socio-economic impacts of COVID with many, many different programs. This is part of our long-standing friendship and partnership with Kenya, and sometimes friendships can prove their value, especially in times of crisis. Thank you very much.
We are very glad tonight to have these deliveries of vaccines, French vaccines, German vaccines, and a bit earlier in the day, Slovak vaccines. That's a great day for Europe, that's a great day for Kenya. As you know, unfortunately, the pandemic is not behind us yet, and we need to continue fight, and we need to continue boost immunity against the COVID-19. These vaccines, these 700,000 French and German vaccines, will definitely help save lives. They will help boost immunity, and I hope that at some point the Kenyan will have the possibility to resume a more normal life. We are collectively racing against time. That's a race that unfortunately we have started a bit late. I know that there has been some criticism in Kenya, and I understand this criticism because it has not been fair enough, and that's exactly what France and Germany want to do. We want to improve global access to vaccination, because there will be no immunity if there is no global immunity. No one will be safe until everyone is safe. So today it's an important step, and we hope will continue and will accelerate, because we want a fair response and we want the Kenyans to massively benefit the vaccination. My president has decided to send 60 million vaccines by the end of the year, and France will send 120 million vaccines next year as well. So that's a very important contribution, and that's a step towards global immunity. So thank you for all of us. I have also to say on a personal note that I was very impressed by the way the Kenyan Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Ministry of Health make it possible for foreigners living in Kenya to get access to the vaccine when the Kenyan people got the first vaccine in March. And it was a very dignified gesture. And I think it's very important for us in return to help Kenyan get more global access to vaccination. Thank you very much.
We are gathered here this evening once again to give another big boost to the ongoing robust vaccination campaign against the COVID-19 in the country. This evening we are receiving 701,600 doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine donated by France and Germany. 400 doses from France, 301 doses from Germany. And I also want to note that earlier this afternoon we also received 160,000 doses of the same AstraZeneca vaccine from Slovakia. On behalf of the government of Kenya and the Ministry of Health in particular, I would like to extend our sincere appreciation to the three countries for this great gesture that they have shown to our people. Thank you very much. Fellow Kenyans, just to bring you up to speed on the status of our vaccination campaign, I want to state that the country is making good progress towards vaccinating people against COVID-19. As of today, more than 4 million vaccinations have been administered, and now over 1 million Kenyans are fully vaccinated. This is encouraging. To accelerate the vaccination program, we are implementing a campaign to have 5.8 million Kenyans vaccinated by the 20th of October as we celebrate our Mashujaa Day. We are happy that with the delivery of slightly over 1 million doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine today, we have now received nearly 7.5 million doses to enable us to meet our target for Mashujaa Day and be on course to reach the 10 million target by the end of the year. I am happy to note in the past few days we have been having an improved supply of the COVID-19 vaccine. I am therefore appealing to county governments to mobilize communities to take these life-saving jabs. There is no reason why our people in the villages and even in the urban centers should not be vaccinated. This is the time for each and every one of us to be our brother's keeper if we are serious about saving our lives and those of our loved ones. I am happy to note that some counties are doing a commendable job using local resources to reach eligible populations. These counties that have done so, we are making a passionate appeal to you to take up this initiative and save lives of our people. As the Cabinet Secretary has repeatedly stated, the only way to get the economy fully opened is to get as many people vaccinated as quickly as possible. We therefore urge county governments to take advantage of this long weekend to conduct outreaches in religious institutions, marketplaces, and public transport hubs. It is important that at this stage of this campaign, vaccination posts be opened even during weekends. We cannot afford the luxury of being lethargic. We are in a war, and we can't afford to rest until we triumph. The donations received today will go a long way to ensure that all of those who got the first dose of AstraZeneca receive the second dose without delay. However, even as we continue the vaccination campaign, I also appeal to you not to lower your guard with regard to the containment measures that we have advised. That is washing our hands with soap and water, wearing of face masks at all times while in public places, maintaining social and physical distance, and during the electioneering period, please avoid all forms of political and social gatherings. Finally, I want to once again thank our donors, the German government, the French government, and the Slovakian government, represented here today by their envoys. Please express our sincere appreciations to your governments from us for this kind gesture. Thank you.